What's going on, guys? My name is Was That Me. Today I'm going to be talking about Launchbox. Launchbox is a front end, and what is a front end? Well, a front end is anything that holds your games in and makes it easy to find them, so you don't have to look through a whole bunch of folders. So Steam is a front end. Steam, organizes all your games and uh, lets you see them all. And you can also add shortcuts to Steam, which is great, but Steam doesn't give you all the information that Launchbox does. And Launchbox itself is free, um, but you can also get a premium account, which the base one is $20, and that's for a whole entire year of updates, uh, which is a really good deal. But after that year's up, you get to keep your the version of the platform you've got, so it's still going to be a premium account, but you're not going to get any more updates, and you'll be able to keep that for as long as you want. Um, but the and then the other version of it is $50. Also, if you want to keep getting yearly updates, you can pay another $10 after your year's up. Um, but it's not like a reoccurring subscription thing. Or you can upgrade for $30 to the full thing for the whole lifetime thing. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, well, but this right here is Launchbox or Launchbox. I keep saying Launchbox because I'm silly. Launchbox, and so it keeps all my games in here. I could tell it to add Steam games, my other Windows games like Windows on the Microsoft Store, wherever they call that place, the Windows Live Store. I don't remember what they call it anymore. Um, any of those can go in here. Uh, any of my ROMs, as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of different ones from the Atari Jaguar, the uh, the the Sega 32X, the Wonderswan. Uh, Wonderswan I'll be talking about soonish. Um, so yeah, and then you can see a whole bunch of all the pictures and what they look like. Right now I have 6,883 games. That is a crap load of games. Um, but some of those are also duplicates, so they're like either from different systems or just different versions of the game. So like there's like here's one. Action 52 has a Rev. I believe this is Rev A, and then that's just the one that came out. That they originally came up with. Anyway, and also there's some that are like from different countries. Like this is the USA version of Seven Saga, and then this is the Japanese version of Eight Eyes. So I have a few different versions of games. Uh, anyway, so take that as you will. I'd probably say I have about 6,500 games if we get rid of all the duplicates. That's just a guess. I really don't know. Um, but so that's all nice and great. But you know, what does that add over? So in Steam, you don't get the other information. Like it doesn't tell you any news about the game. It doesn't tell you, um, a short description or anything like that. Um, but on here, I will find one that doesn't have a video. Excuse me. So here you can see where where it comes from, the genre, and you know any other stats that you want to know. You can also rate the game, um, and it gives you a little short description about it, and the time that I've added the game and last time I modified it. Now, I probably will never play this game. It's just I downloaded it within a bulk download because that's easier. And that's cool. I can also see if I can find one. Ah, here we go. So this has like some screenshots of it. It shows you, different parts of the game. That is a Neogeo game, so that's why it looks like an arcade, because it is an arcade. And then also you can add music. So I want to say I have one over here that has music, but I don't remember. That's a video. So I want to show one that maybe I don't have any. Maybe I've upgraded already. But I can go over here real quick and I can tell it to not play. Yeah, here we go. So I can tell it not to play the video. And I know one of these. Maybe I didn't have any for that. Now if I come over here to the not the Super Nintendo, just the normal Nintendo Entertainment System, I know I've got some music for some of these. Actually, what I'll go to is the Sega Genesis real quick. Sega Genesis, and go down to W's. Find Wolverine. Excuse me, there it is. So, then I'll play the theme song for it, because that's what I have it set to. That was the Sega Genesis version of it, so that looks a little weird with the Mega Drive photo there. But also I can come in here and bring up the oh, it didn't show up there. Sorry about that. But I could press the little button here and it'll bring up a big full screen of the picture. I can also press the little refresh looking button there and it'll flip the box over so you can see the back of it, which is, well, here I can do this and oh, that's a little too big. Oh, it's put it all the way back up to the top. Sorry, I'm not taking this video too serious. If you can't tell, it's not something that really requires me to be super serious. See, now it's got to refresh them because it's got to make them bigger. So see if I can get that box back up here. Ah, there we go. So you can see it's on the back side of it now. If I want to go through that again, I can make it even bigger. But anyway, that's what that does. You can also toggle the music and toggle the description stuff there. And again, if you didn't realize that, this is where you can filter through your platforms or systems, whatever you want to call it. It also has a bunch of other settings in this little tab right here. I know it doesn't show up because it's a drop down thing. I apologize about that. But you can filter it through like completed, the date added, the date modified, the region that the game came out in, the release date, It also will let you filter through the Launchbox game database. Um, and Launchbox game database is Launchbox. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that until I murder it out of my brain. Launchbox game database is it's a lot like Wikipedia. Um, and Wikipedia's how anyone can pretty much add and edit things. That's still there on game database, but it's all curated, so you're not gonna get this game is made by Butt Muncher or anything like that. Trolling usually doesn't happen too much. I say that now, and now I'm gonna jinx it. But yeah, also you can also add metadata through Wikipedia and Emu Movies, which, if you don't know, that's where you get your trailers and things for games easily. But yeah, that's Launchbox itself. The reason why I want to show this is after I'm finished with the Sega Genesis 5 games, I've got 3 more. I will be using Launchbox to pick a random game. So this has a tool where it will select a random game for me, and I just selects them all through the platforms, and landed on Mother Base 2000 for the 32X. Cool, I guess. I've never seen this game, but anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on, just to kind of change it up, so I'm not just picking games that I like. Now I might filter into a certain platform and then select a random one, because then it'll kind of narrow it down some for me. Also, excuse me. I'll be using RetroArch, because RetroArch is very nice. It has practically all the emulators into one package, so I don't have to have 10,000 different emulators. I just have to have one. So yeah, that also has a plugin that lets me have achievements, retro achievements, and I'll leave a link down for all this stuff. So if you want to check it out and set this up for yourself, and go right ahead. So I think that's everything I need to talk about in the first half. The second half is going to be about Big Box, and Big Box is the premium content. Really, it's what the real meat of this program is, in my opinion. This is just this is a nice thing to have to set up for Big Box, and I'll show that to you. I gotta stop the video and then restart it with game capture, because Launchbox and Big Box are 2 different kinds of programs in the way that they work with OBS. So, breathe. I will be right back in just a second. Alright guys, I am back. And so this is Big Box. I have this set up with a theme called City Hunter, I believe is what it was called. And these are some of the theme videos for the platforms. As you can see, this is Jaguar and Lynx. MS-DOS. I think this is probably my favorite platform video of the ones that are on here right now. I mean, you could change these platform videos. They're just a file that you could switch out. You can either make your own, or you can go find them on the internet. But these are the ones that Launchbox just have that you download from their tie-ins with. I think it comes from Emu Movies. I believe that. I could be wrong on that one. But anyway. I'll go through these real quick and so you can see what they look like. But yeah, I mean, you could change anything about the layout. You could change the background video. This is just like a cityscape, retro noir, futuristic kind of cityscape background. That's for the City Hunter theme. You can also have, like, you can move the wheel, so instead of it being on the left side, you can put it on the right side. You can also put it down on the bottom, or on the top. You can have, oh, I guess I should show that a little bit more. You can also have like borders around the video, so it looks a little neater, and if that's what you're into. I also like this video. I think that's pretty cool. I like that he added the tails animation for him being impatient, waiting for the player to move. I always thought Tails was much cooler than Sonic, though. The Neogeo. So the Neogeo Arcade, or as you can see, the MVS multi-video system, is practically the same as the home entertainment system that they put out. I think you can even get like cartridges that you can plug in the there's Magical Drop, one of my favorite games. Plug in the arcade cartridge into your console cartridge. So the Neogeo Pocket Color. I have two of these, and I should really do a video of them when I get around to bringing them down from the attic. I keep saying I'm going to, and I keep forgetting to do it, or just don't have the time to do it. So yeah, the Super Nintendo. The Wonderswan. I've got all games with Wonderswan. I just don't have the Wonderswan console, or not the console, but the handheld. I also have all the games for the Wonderswan Color, and I have one of those. But yeah, but most of the games are all in Japanese, so I can't really play them too well. I just kind of have to just spam buttons until I get it right. So yeah, that's the main menu themes. I'll go into the console. We'll go into the Nintendo 64. I have most of the videos for these. There's a few missing, so it shows you what the game's like. Again, I'm sorry that you'll see some of them the same thing. It's just, again, they're different versions, either from different countries or just actual different versions of the game. Sure, I'll call it a night. I guess probably one of the most well-known games for the N64. But yeah, that's pretty much Big Box overall. I might be missing a few things, but yeah. I will leave all the links for this stuff in the description. So if anyone wants to pick it up and get Big Box or Launchbox, I'd really love to see what you guys come up with, and if you make any themes or anything, please let me know. If they're good, I will definitely put them on my my Big Box. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Again, I'm sorry that I couldn't get a Let's Review up on Monday because of some things going on. We've got some painters painting, and I had to move everything around for them to get in here and all that. It was just a pain in the ass. But yeah, they'll be gone in just so I'll be back to normal on next Monday. So yeah, we'll finish up the Sega Genesis. I've got 3 more games. I have no idea what to play yet. Again, I'm waiting till the last minute to do everything, like always. But yeah, I'll figure it out, and we'll see what goes on. But yeah, I'll leave all the links for Launchbox/Bigbox, the theme that I have, the link to the Emu movies, and also to the RetroArch / the retro achievements, so you guys can set that all up, and it's super easy to do. It only takes really it only takes maybe an hour to get it up and running. The thing that's been taking me so long to do this was just getting the games in, and the videos and stuff to my liking. But if you only want to add like maybe 5 games, it'd only take you a couple of minutes really to do. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video.